Well, after the dramatic fire that destroyed our Leopard 50 catamaran, we had some temporary respite sailing on a McGregor 26 while we were recovering. But now it's time to start boat shopping all over again at the Annapolis Boat Show. So come join us on this exciting journey. Well, the last time we were heading to this marina, we owned a Leopard 50. Now it's going to feel really weird because we're heading to the marina where our Leopard 50 is no more. Because if you've been following our journey along, it has burnt and it no longer exists, apart from a crumpled pile of burnt mass.
So honey, how are you feeling about going back to the place where we left Ultra Dash and where it burned to the bottom of the ocean?
I've actually got quite, I've got quite a knot in my gut. So I'm trying to breathe through it, and you know, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, but you know, but I've still got a knot in my gut, and I'm trying to be cool about it. So yeah, we'll see how we go with all that. How are you feeling? It's not all about me, you know.
Oh, it is all about you, honey.
Well, so how are you feeling? Old ex-owner of a Leopard 50. Last time we were here, we owned one.
I suppose it's more just disappointment, more than fear or anything like that. It's just sadness.
Yeah, it's sadness. It's it's not fear. It's that sadness, that gut feeling. Yeah.
So we're turning into Lewis Lane. There she should be, right there. Right there.
Okay. All right. Right. So we've just pulled up at the scene of the fire. Last time we were here, our Leopard 50, we waved goodbye. I kissed her on the hull and said we'll be back soon. And this is where the accident happened. Should we go and have a look?
We should.
Okay.
Okay, good. Yeah. Right. Scars.
It's rough.
This is the pylon that's had the most damage, and this was the fire started coming out of the rear of the port hull, which was obviously close to here. Dog for rent. What's happened to all of your makeup?
I don't know. It's good therapy to actually take it in and come back to where we last saw Ultra Dash, where we waved goodbye and said we'll be back soon. The point is, I never thought we'd ever lose it. I would never imagine we would be sitting here on the dock where we left her and she not being here. If you want to look around and see all the mega yachts that are posted all around here. Now this distance here has got to be what? Foot?
Maybe 100 yards.
It was a big wind that was blowing too.
Yep.
That day. So it was just blowing her in the path.
That way then.
That way. And the current. There was a current, wasn't there?
Yeah, tide.
In the path of all these mega yachts.
And I hate to tell you this, but there's another Leopard 50 just down there.
So what do? You pick yourself up, you dust yourself off, and you start all over again. So a wise saying out there is, you got to get back on the horse that threw you, right? The best thing to do is to start the process all over again and get back on the horse, right? Trouble is, we can't find a horse. All the horses that we like have all been sold because
Or there's a long waiting list.
there is no new horses out there at the moment, or very few that we're interested in.
So we're going to go to the Annapolis Boat Show to see. There's lots of new developments, new designs, new catamarans on the market.
New concepts. I mean, there's stuff around now that wasn't around 3 years ago, or was just in its infancy 3 years ago. So the upside to every cloud, dark cloud has a silver lining, right? So the upside is we might find something that's going to be even better than what Ultra Dash was before, right? Even better. So let's open ourselves up to that possibility. Let's get on with it. But I'm really glad we came back here because I felt the need to come back here. So I could just get it in my head that it's no longer here. We're going to go to the Annapolis Boat Show because there are lots of horses there.
Something may present itself to us. We are not sure.
We're open to opportunities, so...
But we're certainly not going to sit around and do nothing.
No.
We're going to take action. The reason we've come to the US is because we want to make things happen. We want to get things on the go. We want to stimulate our minds and push open a few doors.
When something really dreadful happens, that it takes you away from plan A, and you never would have looked at plan B or C or D, and sometimes they can be even better than plan A.
I also do want to go and look at the wreck of the boat of Ultra Dash.
Just for fun.
So we'll have to see if we can get access to it.
Hi folks, where are we?
At the Annapolis Boat Show, and we've got an early because we've got an appointment at 9 a.m. So we've beat the crowds. Wonderful.
We're really excited because this is where it's all happening as far as boating world goes. So today we have interviews, we have walk around boats and walk around the pavilions and seeing what's new and innovative, and we're pretty damn excited. So,
We want a boat!
so close yet so far.
They're just there, but they're not available
Anyway.
till 2026.
Yeah, so stick with us because it's going to be fun.
See you later, guys.
Bye.
Leopard 42.
Okay folks, well we are at the Annapolis Boat Show, and behind us here we have the Leopard display, and we're part of the Leopard family and we're going to check it out. We're going to check out the 45
And the 42, seeing as
and the
there's one
42,
here.
and I don't know if I want to check out the 50 because it just might be too hard, so we'll see how that goes. I got a tissue paper.
What's happening?
Well, maybe I'm not quite over the loss. Just a little overwhelmed when I saw the 50.
Jump on the horse, jump on the horse.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
You've got handholds all the way down.
Yeah.
So you're not.
So we're here this morning at the lagoon stand.
No
Hi
problem.
Mark,
Hi.
I'm John McIntosh.
John, nice to meet you.
Can you tell us all about Antares and your role with the Antares team?
Yeah, sure, I certainly can. So the first thing that's very unique about Antares is everybody that you see walking around the boat with this shirt on is not a sales guy or a broker. We're all owners. So everybody on the boat show actually owns one of these boats.
Yeah.
So we're here to talk passionately about why we own it, why we believe this is the world's best platform.
And you've taken the boat almost around the world, certainly halfway around the world.
Yeah, certainly halfway around. We've been on our boat full time for 10 years. We have 2 kids. We currently live in Malaysia.
Right.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
We now have the option on these boats to be able to be a parallel hybrid solution. That means we still have 2 of the Yanmar engines, 2 40 horsepower Yanmar engines, and on top of that, in parallel, we have 2 10 kilowatt electric motors. Those electric motors are also 6 kilowatt generators, so you're able to go through and to generate 6 kilowatts of power when you're running your engine, so you don't need a genset.
At low speed, you were saying.
Yeah.
6 or 7 knots.
Yeah, right. So at 7 knots, you're regenerating 640 watts per hour.
Yeah. Okay, honey. So, what are you thinking of the boat show so far?
It is fantastic. There are great exhibitions, there's great boat displays, and we're getting to see lots of different brands of boats and their features, and meeting lots and lots of people. It's just incredible how many people have actually grabbed us
along the way
through the crowd and said, "Oh, Barefoot Doctors," and want a photo with us, and it seems as though we're a little bit famous actually. So it's too funny. Anyway, we're off to see another amazing boat, and just want to check in and say that we're having a good time, loving the boat show, gathering lots of information for y'all.
Y'all. Okay, see you later, guys. Bye.
And I got to the point where I decided that I really wanted to design my own boat. But I wanted to strike the balance of what I felt was a boat that was a good voyaging boat, a performing boat, a boat that would be easy to maintain and care for, and a boat that had ergonomic features that I liked. And a key part was for a couple to be able to sail the boat shorthanded really easily, but a boat that still sailed really well. You know, you could knock off real miles and would perform well to windward, wouldn't be pounding and slamming all the time. I think we're into innovation at Balance. I don't mind pressing the envelope a little bit and working on things. I think the Versa helm that, you know, we'll talk about later was one of the things we really pushed the envelope on. We're building, well, we have, I think, 65 boats, you know, under contract we're building now.
your strength and show me your weakness. We're in this together now. We're in this together now.
If you have liked this episode, hit the like button, subscribe for free, and ding the dong so you don't miss your fix of the next exciting episode. Love and health from the Barefoot Doctors.
Yeah, we're in this together now.